We are in contract prior to contingencies being removed. Now we are in business. This is exciting, isn't it? But don't get too excited just yet. We still have to get through the contingency time frame. The buyer now will secure their loan, have their inspections on the property, and review all of the reports and disclosures. This typically takes anywhere between 7 and 17 days depending on what was initially agreed upon in the contract. In some cases, when you're dealing with a very desirable home that had multiple offers, we can negotiate for there to be no contingencies. Unfortunately, this isn't quite as common as we'd like. During the contingency time frames, the buyer can back out of the home if they are not happy with what they discover on any of the reports, disclosures, or any of the inspections that they have done on the property. Now, after reviewing the reports and having the inspections, this is typically when a buyer would be asking for things to be repaired, or they could possibly ask for a credit for things that they found during these inspections. The buyer also has the option, unfortunately, to back out if they have requests that we cannot come up to a mutual agreement between both buyer and seller. Additionally, if they are not able to qualify for the loan, or if the home does not appraise and we cannot come up with a mutually agreed upon price regarding the appraisal, the buyer can also back out as well. You need to understand that if a home does not appraise for the contractual amount, that the lender will only lend on the appraised value, and obviously taking into consideration what the buyer is actually qualified for. Any additional money required would need to be made up from the buyer, or the seller would have to agree to adjust their contractual price. Again, unless you have countered out any of these contingencies and they are not made as part of the original contract or counteroffer, the buyer has the right to back out of the contract. And as a seller, we cannot retain their deposit. This is why it is essential to hire an agent like myself who knows how to properly vet buyers and their offer, who asks the right question and has the right conversations with the agent and their lenders. The buyer's deposit is only at risk if they have officially removed all of their contingencies. So I always advise my clients not to start packing their bags until all those contingencies are removed. You want to be sure to get the contingencies removed as soon as possible and stay within contractual timelines as much as you can. Once contingencies are removed, well, now you can get a little relief and more assurance that the home sale will actually go through. You should actually be moving soon. Watch below to see my video on what happens next and what to expect. And feel free to personally reach out to me so I can get more detail about you and find out what your needs are so I can know how to properly advise and serve you. I'm Latrice DeLuna, your local real estate expert, and as always, I'm happy to help.